Well, good morning, folks. Hey, glad you could be with the old fisherman on another episode of Loving Some Life. We out here on Lake Murray right before a hurricane supposed to hit, be a tropical storm. Supposed to be coming across our state. Hopefully the fish, it's really humid. I can't tell you how humid it is. I can't hardly breathe ahead of this storm. But hopefully these fish will bite ahead of this hurricane. We're gonna be using a Flutter Jack flutter spoon this morning, white. It's all beat up. You can see where I caught so many fish off of it. And silver on the backside. I've got a little bit of mylar left. It ain't much. I think too much is bad, so I think it'll be just perfect. I always like to pull my line, my plug real hard, make sure my line's okay, because I don't change it often. I should, but I don't. But anyhow, what we got 12, I think, 12-pound braid, and then we got a uni knot tied at the end of the braid about 8 foot up, and we go with 12-pound test fluorocarbon down to the spoon. If your spoon don't have a swivel on the top, you got to add a swivel on the line, because it'll wrap it up. All it does is makes twisters. It twists up. But so far I ain't seeing that. That ain't good. They might not bite ahead of this storm. I don't know. I think it's supposed to be here Wednesday. Today's Tuesday, so. Went to Lake Monticello yesterday. Did not do that good. Caught one crappie, and I was on gobs of crappies. They wouldn't bite. I didn't have minnows. The water temperature was in the high 80s. This wouldn't bite. And that's the way Monticello's been. I caught a big old catfish on a sandworm and had another big old catfish hooked that broke off. But I couldn't get them to bite. Caught about 10 fish. That was it. I mean, it was worth going for 10 fish, but I caught one nice bass on a Bobby Garland, reeling it in. After I was reeling in fast after I cast it, and one hit it. So caught a couple perch. There was some perch there, but they wouldn't bite. We got fish out here flipping the water. They could be gars. This time of year, old gars will flip the water. You think there's something to catch, but they ain't. I'm gonna ease over here to where they flipping to make sure they gars. And it might be stripers. Matter of fact, I think I see a couple stripers on the fish finder right there. There ain't many. But let's put it down and see what we can do. We're in 36 foot of water in a creek channel. I love creek channels this time of the year in the 30-foot range. 35, 40, 25. Already got one. First doggone pull up. You believe that? Huh? First pull up, we got one. I don't know what size they'll be. Hopefully we can get some big ones. Yeah, we got one though. So, hey, might not take long to get our 5, and then we'll go brim fishing. I love catching them brim now. This here's a little one. It's the kind you won't shake off if you can, but if you can't, then you got to keep them. Ever so often not. Now that one's hooked up under the chin. You can see he's hooked up under the chin, but I reckon I'll keep him. All right, number 1, son. First drop, can't beat that. Drop it back down, make you get another right quick. They like that flutter spoon, that Flutter Jack. They have Boy Ducket wiggles different than the Flutter Jack. So all these flutter spoons, different kinds, got a little bit different shape to them, and they wiggle a little different. But they like this Flutter Jack, and they like, you see me catch them on the Boy Ducket lots of times. So they like both of them. Try to catch a limit right quick, because it's already hot. Good gosh, I can't hardly breathe. Usually, nothing hit it. I missed him. They're little. They're out here though, but they're little. You gotta get our sunglasses on. Man, I can't hardly see. So bright. You'll see them come through every so often. What they doing, they just traveling this creek. Boy, there's a bunch of them now. Let's beat the boat, we hold them in there. There he is. He nailed it. Another little one though. I don't know, he might be bigger than I think. Coming up. Oh Lord. Coming up. I ain't that big though. He ain't no whopper. Ain't that bad. Yeah. We got two. How are you, Mr. Two? About the same size. 2 pounders. Try to catch some more. Beat the boat. They under the boat. They right up under the boat. You see them right there. They got to be looking at that spoon go by them. Bunches of them. They looking at it, they ain't taking it. Uh-oh, it's upside down. One must have hit it going down. That's what he done tied a knot in the darn thing. That's what he done. That ain't good. Well, it's a big weekend coming up. College football. I heard somebody say the other day they didn't like college football. It was boring. And that was a man, too. Man, I can't get that one. Anybody don't like college football, something wrong with them. You got a heck of a life. Kind of like saying I don't like catch a striper. Ooh, there's one hit right there. That was a good one. Probably ought to throw on that one. Let's see if we can throw on it and catch him. I have been able to cast and catch these things. Let's throw out there. Let it sink down. A lot of times they up trolling around looking for bait. This thing works several different ways. You can cast it, let it sink down, then rip it in. Stop it ever so often. Like that. All depends. Angle means a lot. I've seen perch not hit with too much angle. You had to have the right angle. And I think them stripers are kind of like them perch. Let's beat the boat. Kind of got off of them. There's some there though. You beat the boat, they show up. It's that simple. They come to that beating. Oh, there he is. That's a good one. That's a good one, that is a big one. I think it's hard to tell the way these things hit. It's hard to tell, but that's pretty good one, I believe. Oh, he got off. Dad, blame it, the big ones get off. Nothing got it. One got off and nothing got it. Oh, he ain't near as big. That's the way it is. Lose the big one, catch the little one. I swan to the goodness. That ain't that bad, but that's what happened there. We lost the big one. Let me get my net out. I lost him before I got the net on him. Bad, blame my monkey's aunt. All that splashing gone, ought to draw some more in here. Hey, dang. I should have got that fish. Shouldn't try to pick him up till I dipped him. That was my fault there. Hey, wasn't that big. We're catching nothing. Really ain't got a big one yet. That one I had on was a good one. I can tell you that much. He was a good one. A lot of times though, when you lose one like that, they'll run out and the rest of them will follow them too. So you never know. That might be the end of it right there. I ain't taking it now. Dad blame it. There's still some there too. There you got him. That angle got him. That angle got him. That's a pretty nice one, huh? That's a little bit bigger. My rubberized net, that Flutter's fun to be all up in that net if I don't. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Come in here, boy. That is a nice one. Boy, that is a good one right there. I'm about 4 pounds, 5. Y'all see him. Y'all see him. All right, let's get back out there. What y'all say? Oh, there he goes. Hey, there he goes. Baldwin. He wouldn't get off of one. Oh, he did get off. That's good. I like to fight him in and let him go. All right, let's put it back out. There's plenty of them down there. Y'all can see them. They all in the. They all in this creek. There he goes. Another little one. Get off, boy. He won't get off the devil. He'd be a big one to get off. Now he gets off. They in here this morning. Oh, there you are. Boy, he nailed it. Good God. Now we can go brim fish. Hey, day. He nailed it. Oh my, nice one. He's a nice one. He's a nice one. That's a good one. Be a good in the end on right there. He's a nice one. He knocked the devil out of it. I'll tell you that much. He knocked the devil out of it. He knocked the devil out of it. There he goes. Hey folks, let's go see what we can do with the brim. You see him. Come to a brush over here on Lake Murray. It's a couple crappies on it, but I ain't got no melons. I just don't know if they're gonna hit a jig or not. I'm gonna put this worm out there and see if they'll hit it. I have caught a couple on it. I don't know if I can catch any more on it or not. The brim will bite it if there's any brim in there. Got something? Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. I believe it's a crappie on that worm. Oh yeah, it's crappie on the worm. It's a crappie on the worm, folks. Oh my, crappie on the worm. Crappie on the worm, and I'm in a big one. How about that? Sandworm. I need to get off of it. It's real calm in here. Back off of it. He hit that sandworm. I mean, killed it. You see it. Look at that. You see it. That sandworm will catch these crappies too. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. Sandworm. Sure is. He killed it too. Tore it up, killed it. These things are really hard to get on this little hook, let me tell you. Almost impossible. The way they're built in this little hook, the way it's built, it's hard to get it on there. If you can get it on there, you can catch one on it. All right, let me put that on some water. Caught one crappie so far. Sandworm. All right. Let's get back up here. See what we can do. Might not get on nothing. Hey, you can fool the first one. Going right in them. He's on it. We got him. We got him. But I don't lose him with my reel spinning over. We got him. Oh my, we got him. Sandworm. They will bite it, no doubt. That's a big one. That is a big one. That is a whopper right there, buddy. Hey, he's gonna break my line. He's so big. That is a big one. Caught him on that worm. Look at that thing. Look at that crappie. Look at that crappie right there on a sandworm. Oh my God, pound and a half. He's a pound and a half on a sandworm, y'all. Look at the size of that crappie. He took my worm too. It's gone. I think the kids just let it drift by them. Don't wiggle it, don't do nothing. Look at that. That is a monster crappie right there, folks. That's the kind you read about in Crappie magazine right there. Doggone if I didn't catch two on the sandworm. We got to get another sandworm out in there. They ain't hitting the back side of it. They're just hitting that tail side. Might ought to put a couple live men on the other one just to see. The brim hit the backside. Crappie ain't. I don't think there's no brim out here. I really don't. I don't think so. Put nothing on. 64th jig here. A little bitty thing, but let me tell you, it's a little. And it's a camo color worm. What it is. All right, let's get back up here. If I let it fall down in that bunch of fish, then when I take it. What it looks like. It's running up after it, but they ain't taking it. Crappies too. Big crappies. I ain't taking it now. Bass over there hitting. They ain't taking it now. That's probably the last one I'm gonna catch. What I'm scared of, I ain't gonna bite it. Roll caught two. That's it. That's you know, I do the same thing with a jig here. Catch two, about it. He's still looking at it too. They're just getting smart, and that's all there is to it. You cannot catch them with a couple, and they had a minnow sitting there. One might take it. These crappies died off quick. Quick. Hey, I had a nothing. Dude, blame it. I missed that one. He hit it. He hit it. He hit it. I just missed him. We bought us Gulp maggots. I ain't never fished nothing like this in my life for sure. But we're going to give maggots a try. See if they'll bite a maggot. I don't know, but they'll bite. We're going to put it on a tiny head. When I say these things, I thought about worms. I mean, about mayfly lavas and stuff like that. I don't know if they'll even touch it. They're looking at it there. I've never seen a beak. There's one. There's one. We finally got one to bite it. I don't know what he's on. He's on the maggot or the worm. Let's see what he's on. That's a big old crappie. He's on the maggot. Believe it or not. I caught him on a maggot. He bit that maggot, y'all. You see the size of him? Look at that. Bit of maggot. Oh my goodness sakes alive, folks. 2 pound crappie bit of maggot. That's exactly what happened. 2-pound crappie bit a maggot. Unbelievable. That, my friend, is what happened. Look at that. Huh? Look at that fish. That is a beauty. We got to get some. I think I'm gonna put him in the live well this morning. Put him in the live well for a little bit. Folks, I threw the flutter spoon out on the fish, hit the water, and a big old huge largemouth nailed it. I mean a good one. Huh? I mean a good one. Look at that one largemouth. Look at that, look at that, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. A monster largemouth on a flutter spoon. Huh? That's what I'm talking about. Look at here, look at here, look at here. Flutter spoon action, big largemouth. Hit the top of the water. Huh? Y'all see it? If I can get turned around here and get the camera on. Golly. I cramped my leg. Beautiful largemouth. He nailed it. I threw it right on top of him and got him. That's a beauty right there. Well, good morning, folks. Hey, we stopped in the creek again out here, and we got us a little striper, a small one. Throwbacker. He's a little bitty thing. Ain't no keeper, that's for sure. Oh, God. Oh. He's a little bitty thing. Come back here, boy. Well, good morning, folks. Hey, glad you could be with me on another episode of Loving Life with the Old Fisherman. We coming out this morning on Lake Murray, and it's hot. Oh my goodness, it's hot. And we're gonna see if we can catch some stripers. I see a couple, but I don't know how big they are. The other morning we stopped here and caught a limit real quick, and then we went and caught a few brown. But let's see what we can do here today. We know they get in here. We make them bite. Hey, here. Got him. Oh my, got him. Oh my, ain't no big one though. Ain't a bad one. But got him. Oh yeah, got him. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Already this morning. Kind of going, huh? Oh my. Ain't nothing like a striper bite on a flutter spoon. Man, lot more action than it is catching them with a herring. That's a good one too. That is a good one. That's the kind of read about Striper magazine. Got him in the back of the head, makes you, no, well, he's in the mouth, barely. Number one, son. Look at that. Huh? Number one. Catch a limit striper and then go catch us some brams again. That's what I'm gonna try to do. That's what we're gonna try to do. You see him right there. Hey, number one. Put him in the drum. See if we can get a nut. All I'm gonna do is work this channel out. This is kind of like casting for him, but you ain't just dropping it and pulling it in. It's about the same difference. There he is. See that? Ever so often, want to nail it. And that's what you got to love about it. Oh my, that's a good one right there. That is a good one right there, folks. That's a heavy fish. Unless I got him in the back. My gosh. That's a good one. That is a good one. He's got this bone daddy rod. I got the bone daddy. I love my bone daddy for my flutter spoon action. Oh, that's a good one, I think. Oh yeah. He's a nice one. He is a nice one. Monday morning ain't nobody out there. One other boat at the ramp. I ain't seeing nobody. So we got it to ourselves. That's a big fish right there. That's about a 7 pounder. At least 7 pounds. Huh? That's a good one right there, folks. Look at that, what a fish. Got him inside the head. That's why he's really pulling. Oh, I can't lift him with one hand. Look at that. Huh? Look at that, look at that, look at that. Lord have mercy. That's a good one. There ain't nothing wrong with that one, boys. Let's pick him up, show him. Let's see. Look at him. Ain't that a pretty one? Oh my goodness. Hey, 3 more. Let's catch 3 more. Then we go brim fishing. We'll go brim fishing. All right, let's drop it back there. Let's drop it back down. Hey, ooh, he hit it. He hit it, I missed him. I see a few in there about halfway down. They ain't on the bottom. They up. They gonna hit it when it comes back by them. What they're doing. That's why that angle's so good. It puts it in the strike zone longer. But yeah, oh, I missed him again. Pulled off. Ah, gummit. He hit it. Just pulled off. There he goes again. Got him. There he goes. Got him. Got it. They killing this chrome and black and silver and I said silver and chrome same, but they killing this doggone boy ducket. A little mylan on the back. They killing it. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the hand as big as the last one. It's kind of like to cull out. He's the kind you like to cull out. Whoa, boys. Hey, good morning to you. And look at that sun popping above the trees. Ain't that a beautiful sight? We're going to try to catch us like 5 of these stripers right quick. Because it's supposed to get like 105 today. I'm going to get off this water by 10 o'clock. Catch 5 stripers, mess around with a couple brim, and head back in, maybe a crappie. But hopefully, you don't never know. But anyhow, this is about as early as I can get out here right when the sun pops out. They might not be nothing in here. Well, that's a good starting point though, right in here, right where you come from. Ain't no need to drive 40 miles and start fishing when you can start fishing right where you start. Unload the boat. And that's what we're doing. Hopefully we can catch something. You don't never know. From one day to the next, you just don't know. We're using the Boy Ducket. It's got a little blue in it this morning. I might be messed up by putting that on here. And we got a Bone Daddy rod, which I like to use so much. And a Lose reel. We got 12-pound fluorocarbon from a leader with a uniknot tied on to a braid when he gets up about 5 foot. I don't particularly like to have braids directly to my hook. I like to have a little bit of fluorocarbon in between the line, the end of the braid to flutter spoon. If your flutter spoon don't have a swivel, and I'll show you what I'm talking about, on the top of it like this right here, then you need to put you a swivel on your line and then tie a braid to it. That's all you got to do. We got Mylar. A lot of these plugs don't come with Mylar, and I tied that on. I think it gives a little bit extra flash. It gives them something to zero in on, and you don't want to get too much. I might have too much on this one. Seems like the less you got, the better they bite it. If it gets too much, they don't much want it. That's everything you come up with fishing. It's just what you believe. You might prove yourself wrong next day. Fishing is a sport that you have got to keep adjusting and adapting. I mean, I've never seen nothing like it over the years. Every time you get something real hot, they quit biting it. And then you got to find something else. And it's always been like that. Even back when I was a kid, I remember my dad and them had all these wood plugs and stuff, and they'd get something that was hot. But after a while, they wouldn't bite it no more. We used to bump the bottom with what they call a super do, which is nothing but a lead head jig. And then we went to a all kind of daggone SLAB spoons and stuff like that. And then we ended up changing over to whatever's the newest is always the best. Something they ain't seen. Fish is not stupid. And that's why you're gonna find out with this live scope that they're gonna get smarter. Crappies I can already see a difference in the crappies. You can see them, they don't mean they're gonna bite. You really got to be a fisherman to keep catching them. And even if you're a fisherman, you get frustrated because you're gonna have bad time trying to figure them out. And if you're doing videos like me, it's even tougher to try to put a video up and catch fish with all the fishing pressure. Fishing pressure is what's causing it. Of course, when I show things, then, hey, everybody else gets it, and next thing you know, the fish don't bite it no more, or they get used to it. And so far, I ain't had a bite. I really ain't seen no stripers. Dang, there he is. I fixed to say they ain't here, and he nailed it. Oh my, finally got one to bite it. Hey, you got to love that. You got to love that. Finally got a bite. Oh my, I love catching these jokers on this flutter spoon, but it wears me out. I can tell you that much. It wears me out. It wears me out. Getting dead in here. Finally got one. That's a good one too. He's a good one. He's about 3 pounds. He ain't that whopper. Or 4. Probably 4. Look at that, huh? Y'all see him? What? Y'all see? Calm down, boy. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Get a needle nose. Y'all see it? Girl, put him in this daggone bottom of this bucket right now. I ain't got no water in it yet. But he'll be fine. I'm putting him on ice. Don't let that water in there. Let him beat around a little bit. That might cause some more. Huh? That might cause some more. You got to love that. Causing some more. Yesterday we pulled in here and caught 4. Never did catch the last one. You got to do it quick. When they get down there, you got to do it quick. There's some down there. I'll see them. I don't know why my camera ain't working. Camera cut off for some reason. My chest camera's working. So we get another. They had another bite. Hey, we got him going now. Had another bite. I just missed him. He might be coming. Oh Lord, he's on it. Hey, dang. He hit that thing coming up. He hit that thing coming up, folks. Oh my. He hit it coming up. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Little one. Hey, little one. Get him in the boat. Put him in the boat. Calm down. Calm down now. Y'all know to calm down. There he goes. Let's see if we can get him done. Let's see if we can get him done. I'll see him. You see him right in here. They here. I want to get him done real quick. Get him stirred up here. There he is. He hit it at the top. He hit it at the top. Little ones. They babies. They babies. Hey, they babies. Boy. Babies. I'm gonna let that one go. Well, no, I ain't either. Now, let's see if we can get them done right quick. There he is. There he is. Hey, little. That's what's wrong. Ain't no little ones in here. That's what's in here, the little ones. We dropped down with a little, one of them doggone sandworms there was some fish down there, and I was easing it up, and a darn big catfish done nailed it. Already this morning on a sandworm. What he bit. I mean, with a little tiny jig head, so I might not catch him. We got 2 64th jig heads on there with sandworm, and I dropped down on what I thought was crappies. and a catfish nailed it. That's what happened right off the bat, and a good one at that. I thought I was hung on the bottom. Anyhow, glad y'all could be with me. We come to Monticello. It rained like crazy last night. Been catching a few stripers, not nothing great. I want to see if I can catch some perch. So I come to Monticello, and the first fish I got is a big old catfish. I mean a good one on a darn sandworm is what we got. Let's see. Come in here, boy. Come in here, boy. What? Early in the morning, it's overcast, and we got us a big old blue. He ain't that huge, but he's big for this little ultralight on a sandworm. Tail. He bit the tail part. You see him? Huh? You see him? What he bit? He don't want to come in that net, though, I can tell you that much. Get in here, boy. Dad blame it. He ain't want to come in. I got him on the doggone panfish ultralight, and he's a-pulling. He's a-pulling. Come on in here, Blue. He ain't wanting to come, folks. Got him. We got him. About a 7-pound blue on a darn sandworm. You believe that? I'll tell you what, they'll bite anything, won't they? That's what he bit. I was just easing it up. He said, thump. Well, we caught our first fish of the day, and he's a nice kitty cat on a sandworm. And what he is. What? Calm down, boy. Calm down, Mr. Kitty Cat. Barely had him hooked. We got him. Y'all see him. First fish of the day. Hey, day. Folks, we finally got a crappie. If I can get him in the boat. I mean a big one too. Look at that, on a sandworm. He hit the sandworm. A big one. I mean a big one. I mean a whopper. Giant crappie on the sandworm. They won't hit. They all under there. I got a bobby garland and a sandworm. What we catch them on? Sandworm.